Hey guys, it was actually suggested I do this video, so I went out and got a couple more to actually do the video for you, but I really didn't need it, so I'm going to actually tell you how to do a lacing needle for paracord. It's relatively simple and relatively inexpensive, especially when you look at the prices of the lacing needles out there. And I got these at Menards, but you can also get them at Lowe's. If you don't have one of those two places, you're going to have to find out. But if you have a Menards, this is all the information there. If you can't read it, the part number is 86164. That's for a 2-inch screw post. These are aluminum. So you can see that. And if you want an extension to make it longer, you're going to need 86143. This is a 1-inch extension, as you can see there. Now I'm going to get these out of the packages. I wanted to keep the packages all nice for you. See, it's aluminum screw. You're not going to need that. Just take and throw that with your recycling. So that'll actually end up going in my recycling bin there, and next time I go to the scrapyard, it'll be in with the rest of my aluminum. And here's a 1-inch extension. I'm going to show you how these basically work real quick before we get down to actually how to make them into a needle. You just take your paracord with the melted end, and it'll just screw right into the end. I'm just using a little scrap here I had extra, so this isn't specifically shaped for it, so I'm going to try the other side. It might be a little bit better. I normally take and round these down, but it'll screw right in, just like that, so it's nice and sturdy. And you just unscrew it. So there we go. Then these just screw together like this. And what I like to do is just use this one straight off. If you got a drill, make sure the drill's the right side. The reason I use the drill because it's going to clamp down evenly on all 3 sides. I'm actually doing this the right way. Always fun trying to do this in front of the camera. If you got a cordless drill, it'll probably be a little bit easier. And then you're going to take either your hacksaw right here. Since I don't need the hacksaw, I'm going to use my Dremel. And I'll actually do this live for you. Just going to take and cut the end off here. Well, since my cutoff wheel broke, it is quite hard. Let's see, or hot. I don't know if this will break off or not, but it's not important that you have a super clean cut, and I'll explain why here in a minute. There we go. So I'm going to keep this in here, and we're going to form the tip. Now, most people have a file. And you keep doing that until you get a nice rounded tip, but since I actually got one of these, that's right, the Work Sharp knife sharpener with the abrasive bit. It comes to a nice rounded point. Now you want to get this nice and smooth. There's a few ways you can do it. Again, if you got one of these, you got the Work Sharp, you can go to the fine, which is what I do. I just go to the fine, but if you don't, if you got a Dremel or Filts, you can use any of that to smooth that aluminum out. And I'll actually show you all that. And if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm fast forwarding through all the boring bits. But there's a reason why you want to smooth this out so it doesn't catch on the nylon of your paracord. So now we get to go back to the fun fast forwarding. And voila, I'll take it out of the drill for you. I mean, from the start of this video to now, it's been 8 minutes. And since I'm doing it for a camera, of course, it's taking a little bit longer, because I'm trying to reach around and do all that other good stuff. So there's this. If you want to smooth this out, you just do the same thing, whichever you're using. And if you need a needle that's longer than 2 inches, you get one of those 1-inch extension posts. If you need one longer than that, then you go with 2 of the 1-inch posts. And I will say this, you want to use some blue Loctite on here. That'll make a difference, and sometimes, depends on the ones, sometimes you'll need to smooth this out too, where they connect together. Sometimes you don't. But just put a drop of blue Loctite on here, they'll stick together and you get a 3-inch needle. You can go to 4, 5, 6, or even in, remember correctly, I think they have 1/2 inch. From 1/2 inch all the way up to 2 inches in these big needles. I think they only have 1-inch extensions. Maybe they have 1/2 inch. I can't remember anymore. And cost on this to build was well under $2. The 2-inch post, I believe, at Menards was 89 cents plus tax, and the 1-inch extension was like 68 cents plus tax, or 63, in that range. When I was looking at these online, they were anywhere from $5 to $20 a needle. That's expensive. And if you can do it yourself, you can save yourself a lot of money. What I spent on that and saved, I can actually buy another 100 feet of paracord. Look at it that way too. So there's the video. I just want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you found this informative.